again, good evening and welcome to the Rosemont Horizon. Judd, Sirott along with Ubriaco tonight, the third season opener, home season opener in Chicago history as the Wolves meet the Phoenix Roadrunners. Chicago last year dominated the series. They were 4-1-0 against the Roadrunners, only 1-1-0 here in this building. Troy Murray has been excellent here with the Wolves in the 4 games, just a wrecking ball out there. He goes for the puck, and whatever's in his way is out of the way very quickly once he's running in the middle.
When you get a player from the National Hockey League, Troy Murray fits the mold exactly. Experience, good on the face-offs, good defensively, and can come up with the big goals offensively also. He's done it all in his career, and in the IHL, you got a chance to do it all.
We will get underway. Chicago with only 3 home games this month. The next one will be on October 26th. Against Cleveland. It's a Saturday game, 7 o'clock start. For all tickets, 312-559-1212. Or you can call the Wolves ticket office for information. We are underway here at the Horizon. Reardon feeds it over the line to the right side. Now Felsen, right circle, shoots, store the glove save. And he will not drop it. And we'll have a stop in play. Back to get it behind his own net, Rob Brown, last year's leading scorer in the IHL and a former Phoenix Roadrunner. Up the left side out at center ice, Hauer over the line to the left side. Took a shoulder, feeds it in the left corner. Back of the net, Tiley whistles it up the far side. Brown holds it in at the point. Far side now, held in by Felsner. High slot, Hauer walks in, shoots wide. Rebound, left circle, Miller. To the high slot, Hauer, near point, Miller. Far circle, Brown. Shoots deflected. Starr has it in his knees, and he's able to smother it at the near post. 17:01 remaining here in the opening period. No score. Weaves out to the neutral zone. Leaves it on left wing. Hughes over the line left side. Stood up by Chapman. Hack to the far point. Held in by Keller. Right circle. Shoots. Deflected just wide. Rebound to the far side. Berglund shoots. He scores! Berglund able to grab the puck at the far point. Drilled one. The puck may have been on edge or hit somebody in front, maybe both. But it found its way past Storr. 1-0 Wolves.
Well, that scrappy line did it. Berglund, who's been kind of a leader since the last game, he picked it up and he got the puck at the point, took a shot. Breslin, I believe, was in front of the net along with a couple of their defensemen, and the goaltender kind of got off balance on the play, and the puck just found its way into the net.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Chicago Wolves hockey.
You're listening to exciting Chicago Wolves hockey on the Bear 92.7 WCBR FM, Arlington Heights, Chicago. Your home for the Chicago Wolves.
And while we're away, Chapman drilled it from the high slot. I don't think Young ever saw it. It snuck inside the far post, and it's a goal. And we're all tied up in 1. The Roadrunners drive it behind Young. Young steers it up the far side, and the Wolves clear it out to the neutral zone. Here's Miller over the line on the right side. Left circle, Malte shoots, toward the save. Rebound, near circle. Phoenix breaks back 4-on-3. Heading up the right side over the line is Tardif. Tardif lost it along the near side. Vachon, near circle. Feeds Tardif, right circle. Shoots, Young the save. Along the near side, Malte able to drive it up the near boards and out to the neutral zone. Bancroft over the line left side, beats Brown in front, walks in, shoots, he scores! Steve Bancroft able to find Rob Brown all alone in the slot. Bancroft put it on his tape. Brown able to stick handle around one of the defensemen, gets Storr to come out, and he shoveled it by him at the far post. 2-1 Wolves.
Little scrum at the red line, and Bancroft came up with the puck, quickly looked to his right, and Rob Brown was wide open. He laid a nice pass. Brown went in, gave a little fake to the left, got the goalie down, and then snuck it right behind Jamie Storr.
Rob Brown is 4th of the year, and only his 5th game. Drawn the near circle in the Chicago zone. Ken McRae is the man to watch. He loses the face-off, and Reardon hammers it the length of the ice. Ken McRae tied for first in the IHL heading into tonight with 3 power play goals. Phoenix as a team only has 5. But again, they scored, actually make that 6 because they scored their lone goal in this period from Chevalier on the man advantage. Far side, digging it free is Hauer. Punches it up the far boards. Brown unable to get it out. Far side. Brown digging for it, as is Hauer. Far corner McCray. Far side Chevalier. Shoved off the puck by Reardon. Brown tried a turnaround shot, fan. Far point now Nemechek. Walks in, shoots. Young the save. Rebound back of the net. Young has to get to his feet. Feathered out in front into the right circle. Now Chapman. Into the right corner. Bopat to the near point. Chapman settled it with his glove. Bopat. And out of Chapman at the high slot. Just stick handle. Near circle. Tomlinson shoots. Young the chest save. Rebound into the air. Free in front. Near circle it comes and the Wolves grab it. Brown with time. Saucers it in the left corner of the Phoenix end. Back of the net now, Bancroft. Up the right side. Brown beats center circle Miller over the red line. Taps it over the line lightly on right wing for Brown. Brown, right corner, walks in. Shoots, score the save, rebound. Bork, right circle, shoots, he scores! Rob Brown grabbed the puck, went laterally from the right corner to the far post. Fired a shot, Storr made the save. Several Wolves in front causing the disturbance. Bork just swooped in and shoveled it by Jamie Storr. It's now 3-1.
Great play by Rob Brown. The big defenseman McKenna, the skating wall for Phoenix. He went to put the puck behind Brown and clear the zone, but Brown intercepted it, walked in, shot the puck, a rebound right over to Bork on the backhand. He subbed it under Jamie Storr.
For Bork, his second of the year. And the Wolves now with a 3-1 lead. Feathers it behind the net. Goslin, long right wing feed to Brown. Center circle Bancroft. Over the line left side is Miller. 3-on-2. Miller. Far circle Brown. Shoots. Score the save. And he holds. 1:44 remaining here in the opening period. 3-1 Wolves.
Great play by the Wolves. The puck was passed over to Kip Miller. It was a three. Everybody went to the net. Kip Miller held it. Threw a long pass way back to Robbie Brown. Robbie Brown tried to let one of those famous knucklers going. Hoyt Wilhelm shot. And Jamie Storr was there to cup that puck.
Now Brad Tiley motors into the center circle. Slaps it in the left corner. Young stops it. Back of the net, Reardon. Fan as he tried to drive it up the far side. Centered out in front. Free at the near post. Young able to fall on top. And we're going to have a stop as we get some pushing and shoving in front. Brett Hauer has a headlock on one of the Roadrunners, and now McWilliam is grabbed by one of the Wolves, Rob Brown. That's the last place Brown wants to be. Mike McWilliam, one of the heavyweights here in the IHL, racked up 3 consecutive seasons, 200-plus penalty minutes, made his NHL debut last year with the Islanders.
Well, that's a good sign, though. Everybody grabs someone, and so what? You're grabbing a wall. It's a wonder there was Rob Brown trying to find. He could hardly get his arms out wide enough to get around McWilliams. He's huge.
Yeah, he's big as a sequoia, that man. But then again, if you stand him next to Steve McKenna, McKenna could eat apples off McWilliams' head.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Near point in the Wolves zone, Nemechek. High slot, Chapman shoots, Young the save through traffic. Far side Tomlinson, far point Chapman. Far circle now Tomlinson, right at the net. Chevalier shoots in front, near circle, Nemechek shoots, Young! Able to reach to his left as his momentum was carrying the other way. Takes the glove save and holds on. 12:45 remaining in the second period. 3-1 Wolves. Chicago short another 14 seconds.
Well, Wendell Young keeping the score at 3-1 because they had 2 or 3 good chances. Just a tee-up shot got on the muscles on the net. He just threw up his left hand and grabbed that puck. It was rolling when he shot it, and that's a tough save for Wendell Young.
So into the box, Roman Bopat, 2 for holding. Chicago on the man advantage for the second time. Over the line, high slot now is Miller. Far circle Malte. Punches it back of the net, rolls to the near point, Brown. Brown, high slot, Hauer. Feeds it in the right circle, a one-timer, and Tiley able to read it. Kick it out to the neutral zone. Brown center circle. Over the line, high slot, Berglund. Berglund knocked off the puck from behind. High slot, Hauer. Hauer, far point, Brown. Shoots! Storr the save, and it trickled wide of the near post. The rebound hummed up the near side and down the length of the ice.
The Wolves trying to put someone in front. They put Berge out there. He can take away the goaltender's vision.
Up the right side, out to the neutral zone. Miller, center circle, over the line on the right side now is Malte. Into the right circle, back of the net, Malte. Slammed into the wall by Batershin. Near corner, Miller, back of the net, Malte. Near corner, Miller, chases up the near boards. He and Brown exchange positions. Right of the net now, Malte. Shoots, blocked, rebound, swept just wide of the far post by Penn. Far point now, Howard. Far point, Miller. High slot, right circle, Brown. Brown. Left of the net, it's punched away from Miller's stick. Now right of the net, Lafayette. Shovels it out to the neutral zone. Wolves grab it far side of the red line. Penn taps it over the line. Brown, right circle. Brown centers. Okay, he scores! The Wolves came across on the turnover in the neutral zone, 3-on-1, and Rob Brown waited till the final moment to dish that puck off to Malte, who hacked it home, a power play goal, 4-1.
The Wolves went back to the basics for the power play. They put a couple of people that could stand in front of the net. Rob Brown on the point, who's gambling when he gets the puck, go with it. He picked it up there, saw Malte going to the net, made a nice little shovel pass over to him right underneath the stick and into the net. A nice play, a nice pass, and just the forcing a goal on the power play by going with some muscle in front of the net and opening the ice up a little bit.
Judd, Sirott, Ubriaco, back of the Rosemont Horizon. Sorry, got caught up there in the Macarena. Crossbar circle in the Phoenix zone. Just a moment ago, Steve Maltias, second goal of the year, first in the power play. Brown and Penn, the helpers, time 11:48. That's the lone goal this period. They clean up some debris from the far hash marks in the Phoenix zone, and now Hughes will step down and take the draw. Unable to win it from McRae. Phoenix pounds it to the near point, not out. Keller shoots, or the save. I don't think he even saw it. Held in by Curry. Back of the net, Hughes. Now behind the net, Felsner. Felsner, stick handle. Felsner to the near corner. Felsner still holds on to it. Near circle now, Hughes walks out, shoots, he scores! Kenny Felsner able to hold that puck in the right corner. Gave it to Hughes, who walked in the right circle, and he rocketed one inside the far post. It's 5-1 Wolves.
Well, the Phoenix defense giving a lot of room to the Wolves. Good second effort by Felsner, and the loose puck picked up by Ryan Hughes. He steps out, drills it. Stick side, over the pad, under the blocker, into the net.
And this was the type of explosion team that we saw in Fort Wayne. And thus far they have exhibited it here.
Scored by number 14, Ryan Hughes. Assisted by number 10, Kenny Felsner.
Nearly hit the Phoenix coaching staff. Back of the net, Chevalier. No relation to Maurice. Up the far side, McRae. Couldn't clear the zone. Carrying on, Chevalier. Now Thompson, center circle. Nearly knocked off the puck by Brown. He does a 360, gets some help. Now Dale, rink wide over the line, left side is Chevalier. Leaves it high slot, McRae, shoots, blocked. Rebound at the near point. Dale fires it back of the net. Over to the far side. Brown will swat it into the air. On edge, back into the Phoenix zone. 4.5 remaining here in the second. 5-1 Wolves. 42 seconds remaining in the penalty to Goslin. Up the left side, over the line now is Chevalier. Chevalier left corner. Chevalier back of the net. Chevalier far corner, hounded by Breslin. Back of the net now, Dale had it poked off his stick. Far point. Drilling one is Thompson wide. Back of the net. Young unable to get back, and Phoenix scores. Just under 16 minutes remaining here in the third. High slot, Miller. High slot, Fort. One hands it in the left corner. Along the near side. Miller carries out. High slot, Miller. Miller left circle. Sweeps it back of the net. Now Malte. Malte back of the net. Centers Miller. Shoots. Score the save. Rebound. They score! Kip Miller had it centered out in front for him. He fired the first one. Storr made the save, but the rebound laid at the near post, and Miller banged it home. 6-2.
Well, the whole play started along the boards with a nice poke check by Multi. Then he brought it in, he got the puck behind the net, held on to it, gave it up to Miller. Miller just plunked it there, and as the goalie moved off the post, he just banked it in off him. A nice play by Kip Miller, controlling that puck even earlier than that, prior to that goal.
Chicago Wolves goal is third of the season, scored by number 9, Kip Miller.
3 to Brown. Look out here. Brown up the right side out in the neutral zone. Crisscrossing over the line, high slot. Brown left circle. Centers out in front. Maltias shot robbed by Storr, who's able to freeze. 14:55 remaining here in the third. 6-2 Wolves.
There we had a 2-on-2. Rob Brown crossed the blue line, and Malte went to the net with a nice, soft, feathered pass by Brown right on the stick, and a nice backhand shot, and Storr had to be sharp to stop that one. A lot of finesse there, a lot of skill, a little soft, landed flat, and Malte tipped it. A nice play by Rob Brown.
He'll wrist it in the right corner. Young stops it. Plays it off to Dasher on the near side. Hughes shoots it to the center circle. Now in all alone is Felsner. Felsner lost his footing, walks in. Shoots, he scores! The puck came caroming up to Benny Felsner as he raced over the line. He had his feet taken out. Still had the presence of mind to stick handle with the puck while he was on like a knee. Went forehand to backhand, forehand again, and shoveled it by Storr at the near post. It's 7-2.
The Phoenix defenseman lost control of the puck, then he went down, he got up, and then he just cruised in, went right to left, and just snuck it behind Storr for the goal. He was up, he was down, he was up.
And Bancroft was knocked down by one of the Phoenix players in retaliation. High slot of his own zone. Ruslan Batirshin up the right side. Nemechek punched it ahead. And here we go. Far side. It's going to be McWilliam going with Penn. McWilliam with the right. Penn with the right. McWilliam with the right. Penn with the right. McWilliam with a big right. Penn with the right. And McWilliam goes down. Now they're still going at it far side. The linesmen are involved. Oh, McWilliam trying to pull free. Those two just threw a big roundhouse right. McWilliam still trying to get a hand free. Came in with 39 penalty minutes, and they are pulled free, and Sean Penn gets a huge hand from this crowd. And that would put him out for the duration of the game. There's only 13:54 remaining here in regulation of the Wolves bombing Phoenix 7-2. Back in a moment. This is Chicago Wolves hockey.
When you're on the go and fast service with the best prices are a must, Clark's the place to go.
Lovely. Rolls it up the far side, Berglund. Berglund fakes through one man over the line of the right side. Berglund right circle, drop pass Goslin. Goslin far corner. Centers out in front. Poke to the high slot. Bancroft shoots, he scores! The Wolves just able to keep that puck hemmed in, and it bounced to Bancroft, who whistled a drive from the high slot that squeaked by Storr. 8-2.
Berglund came down on a rush and actually threw the puck back to Goslin. Goslin put it at the net. There was a fumble around the net. Then the puck came out to the point, and it was rolling. Bancroft teed it up, let it go, and it bounced in. Looked like it went through the 5-hole.
It also looked like it changed directions there. Storr never saw it until it was behind him. And the 10,000 plus here on their feet with 15 seconds remaining in regulation, and the Wolves ahead 8-2. Back at his own line. Lafayette lost it as he crossed. Far corner, Bork grabs it, 2 seconds left, and that'll do it. The Chicago Wolves with an offensive barrage tonight against the Phoenix Roadrunners. They squashed Phoenix 8-2 and are now 3-0 in home openers in team history. Gian and I will bring you back for the post-game show in just a moment. This is Chicago Wolves hockey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the west end of the ice surface for the announcement of the 3 stars of this evening's game. The number 3 star with a goal and an assist from the Wolves, number 14, Ryan Hughes. The number 2 star with a goal and 2 assists from the Wolves, number 11, Steve Maltias. And tonight's number 1 star of the game, a goal and 2 assists, number 44, Rob Brown.